Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. It's Jim to throw first. Game on.
Two men who lost to eventual champion Stephen Bunting last year.
100.
Widmayer in the first round, Hofstra in the quarterfinals. He had an extraordinary tournament last year. He beat Remke van Eyden in the first round, winning all 9 legs, winning only 5, missing only 5 darts at a double all match. He then beat Martin Atkins in round 2, had to concede due to ligament damage in his throwing arm.
41.
Hofstra hoping to make it through to that tie against Martin Adams in the second round.
He's been in 1 or 2 controversial ones, hasn't he, Rick Hofstra? You go back to 2004 when he was a qualifier up against Mervyn King, and it was tight. It was 1 apiece, and Mervyn said, "I want that hockey remeasured. It's not right."
100.
So the match was stopped. They remeasured. On they went. Mervyn won it. Jim Widmayer
85.
had a 160 checkout during that match against the young Rhys Hayden, the Essex qualifier. Came from behind to do so. I felt for Rhys in that. He's obviously a much better player than he showed in that match. He'll be better for the experience. He'll come again, I'm sure.
Good solid start here from Widmayer.
140. Jim, you require 120.
See if he, oh, sorry, Jim. See if we can take this one out. 120. Treble 20 he wants. Not on this occasion.
60.
Been around forever, Jim Widmayer. Made his TV debut right back in 1994. Up against Keith Deller. We'll know him, 1983 world champion.
58. Jim, you require 60.
And still throws a decent dart now.
Tops for the first leg.
Yes, that's game shot. On the first leg, Jim Widmayer.
And at the first time of asking, he hits a double.
Throw first. Game on.
Holds his throw in that first leg of the first set.
Nice solid start, wasn't it? Hofstra, his first
60.
match at the tournament. Spider-Man in action. How do you have a pint when you dress like that?
25.
That's the least of your worries.
Hello, officer.
$36.
It's his first match, and he's not really quite settled down yet, has he, Hofstra? $45.
Came back to the Lakeside last year, Rick Hofstra, after a 9-year absence. And the win against Remke van Eyden, in which he didn't drop a leg,
60.
was the first match that he'd ever won on the Lakeside stage.
And as you said, he got
45.
buntinged, didn't he, in the quarterfinals. Stephen, the ultimate champion, put Rick away. That's better.
180.
Welcome to Lakeside.
And like the first leg of the match, 3 disappointing visits in the leg, and then hits his straps with the 4th. The 165 not an out, but he's done well here.
133.
7 19s between those 3 darts to leave him double 16 when he comes back.
$48. Rick, you require 32.
His first dart at a double in the
Yes,
match.
that's
Right with
the
Mayers.
second leg. Rick
Right in the
Hofstra.
middle.
Third leg is Jim to throw first. Game on.
So going along nicely with throw so far.
60.
Nobody pulling up any trees, but Hofstra, 85 average. Solid. rather than exceptional. Early stage
80.
yet, though. Nice crowd building up.
That's Widmayer's first maximum of the
46.
tournament.
Good shot. Had a bit of a chat with Bob Potter, the guy who owns this place and has done for a long time last night. Is there anybody he's not met? It's a who's who that's been here over the years, and I'm not just talking about darters. You name it, they've been here.
60.
Great cabaret venue for many a year.
$97.
He's got a book out. I think I might buy a copy just to pick up the stories and refresh the memory of last night's anecdotes.
Rick Hofstra some way back, as you can see.
85. Jim, you require 66.
Might go for the ball here, might go for the 10s. Now he missed the single 10. Double 16 he's left with now. But he'll be back.
50.
Hofstra can do no more than try and bang out as big a number as he can here. And
83.
then hope that something goes wrong.
Jim, you require
Something's
16.
gone wrong there.
Double 8 then for Widmayer. Just going to have to adjust his positioning. Now double 4.
Yes, that's game shot. And the third leg. Jim Widmayer.
Solid
Followed by
finishing
Rick
from
to
Jim's. Missed a
Rovers.
few darts
Game
and
on.
doubles, but his percentage is much better than it was in that game against Rhys Hayden yesterday. And all 3 legs going with the darts up to this point.
83.
Shot at double 4 was all he needed.
Really lets them go, doesn't he, Widmayer? They stay thrown.
100.
Nice ton.
Just the one dart in the treble. That's been Hofstra's problem so far. His power scoring through the first 9 darts has been really disappointing.
100.
Hasn't been able to put any pressure on Widmayer. What can he do with these 3?
Might be that the pressure comes from the other direction. He's looking just a little bit anxiously at the scoreboard, wondering where he's at.
59.
It's not going to help the cause hugely. Gets 140 here. He's going to be on a finish. Well, he can't now.
26.
Oh dear.
Bread and breakfast. Fourth visit to the Oki in this leg, and he still hasn't hit a ton, Rick Hofstra. Jim's had 2, but followed them with that 26. Again, not able to put the pressure on the Hofstra throw really as much as he would have liked.
No finish on 175.
That's better from Rick.
140.
Much better.
Staten Island, Widmayer hails from. One of the 5 boroughs of New York.
99. Rick, you require 58.
See if he can take this one out to square it up. Tops. Well, that's got to be a good marker.
18. Jim, you require 76.
So this is for the first set. Poor first dart. Frustrated with himself.
36.
Not able to take the chance,
Rick,
and
you
Hofstra
require
back
40.
tops to tie it up again at 2-2 in this first set. It's the 3rd dart that he's missed at it. That's the 4th. Double 10 now. All the pressure is telling.
Now then, there's Wilma,
Jim, you require
Widmayer's
40.
wife, who's partner, I beg your pardon. I'll get this right in a minute. It's Rick's
Yeah, it's game shot. Time the first set.
celebrating
Jim
a 40th
Widmayer.
birthday today. And that is a good dart from Jim Widmayer. And it brings
Second
him the
set,
opening
first leg.
set.
It's Rick to throw first. Game on. .56.
Widmayer is set to the good.
99.
Did it the hard way against Rhys Hayden in the preliminary round tie. He was 2 down before launching an excellent comeback against the young man from Essex. This time taking an early
59.
lead. Hofstra looking frustrated with himself as well as he might. He had 5 darts in that last leg of the first set to save the set.
He ain't playing like a 9-2 on favourite, which is what he was before it started. Chilly night outside, but there is a warm atmosphere building up in here.
140.
Good darts.
Sharon Prince, another of the Dutch contingent, here to support Rick.
58.
Going to become a mum later this year.
.135.
More like it, isn't it? More like it.
Much better 135 following 140. Rick on a finish, and he might get
140.
6 starts. He doesn't get 6 starts after Widmayer hit the treble, but what can he do with 111? Can't finish now. Really poor first start.
43.
Widmayer comes back.
Jim, you require
116.
116.
Take the first leg against the darts. Poor first darts means that there's no finish on. Decent cover. Now working it out. 62 so far. Well, 14 would have left
73.
tops. 11. Oh
Rick, you
dear, dear,
require
dear.
68.
Double 4. Now double 2 for Hofstra for the first leg of the second set.
66.
He's left himself in the madhouse.
Jim, you require 43.
Widmayer has another opportunity. 43. Three would leave double 16. Double 16 now.
11.
Well, both of them have had 18 darts,
Rick,
and
you require
Hofstra
2.
is up in the area of the board where nobody likes to be.
Yes, that's game shot. Time the
Excellent
first
second
leg.
dart.
Rick Hofstra.
Had to
Second
make sure
leg
that he
is
didn't
Jim
miss it
to
underneath,
throw
obviously,
first.
and bust his
Game
score.
on.
So it was a leg with the darts, and Widmayer,
41.
scruffy first visit. There's the checkout dart, scruffy first visit, 41. What can Hofstra do about that?
.46.
Answer not a deal.
Single 7 when he was going for treble 19. Jim had a similar kind of problem as he was trying to finish off in that last leg, where he had 2
137.
successive darts that he was going for a single number, and he missed on both occasions, but that was much better from him.
Handy treble 20 and a good cover shot.
123.
Widmayer responds. Jeff Smith there. Good darter he is.
81.
Very solid. Came through the prelims.
Meetings between these two guys have been few and far between, but Rick beat Jim twice in the space of 3 days back in 2011 in a World Championship qualifier, and then again
60.
in the last 24 of the World Masters in Hull in a deciding set. 2 meetings in 3 days. They haven't met since in the intervening 3 and a bit years.
140.
Well, that's excellent. I was just readying myself for a visit from Widmayer, which was going to put the throw under real pressure, but that 140
80.
has got him out of a little bit of trouble and given him a chance to check out.
Again, missed the 20s by only hitting the single, went for the treble 18, which would have left a bull, and he's marginally the wrong side of the wire on that as well. So Widmayer gets another opportunity to hold his throw.
102 required. Treble 20 will be his first dart. Went for the bull and got it for double 16.
70.
That would have been nice. Adrenaline was pumping through the veins then.
$18 for tops. That's the 18. Double top then.
Yes, that's game shot.
Widmayer punished.
Rick Hofstra.
Leg against the darts.
Third
And
leg
Hofstra,
is
2 legs to the good in this second set. And in both of them, Widmayer has had a dart at double 16 and missed it and lost the leg.
Partner's 40th birthday, clearly wanting the win as a present.
55.
Wilma's enjoying herself.
$47.
The Hofstra clan from the north of the Netherlands, from Friesland. Plenty of Friesland flags, which are the blue and white ones with the red hearts on, in evidence.
125.
Disappointing third dart after 2 fantastic ones to start.
Might be a few more Dutch flags come the weekend if he goes all the way. Widmayer's got other ideas.
74.
Good dart. Fill it up. Well, it's a very good 140.
Just beginning to find a semblance of rhythm here, Rick Hofstra.
100.
125, followed by a 140. 99 points ahead. A leg in which he's got the darts, and if he wins it, he ties it up at 1-1.
65.
On a finish.
Decent thinking with the 25 as well. 116, a favoured check out.
100. Rick, you require 116.
So 116 for Hofstra. Treble 20 would leave double 18. But he's got time on his side.
100.
Electing not to go on the 19th route. On 116 there.
100.
So double
Rick, you require 16.
Is what he needs for this set. Move the wire. Double 4.
Yeah, that's game shot.
Right
It's on the second set.
It's level. Game
Rick
on.
Hofstra.
Hoping to arrest the slump. That's 3 successive legs. Only one of those
60.
has he lost with the darts, but not a good start without a treble in his first visit. Better from Hofstra.
140.
The 2 in.
Nice start. Come back from a break and do that. Can work one of 2 ways, can't it, when you have the little
77.
break? Sometimes you see people completely lose the plot and come back and spray it around all over the place and just can't find the treble for love nor money, but sometimes has the converse effect and just enables the player to regroup
57.
and to reset and come back and really have a fresh start.
And of the 2, you would have thought that Widmayer would have been the one that was the more grateful for the break. Hofstra having built up the momentum in that second set.
101.
Unlucky last dart. Very nearly a very good cover shot.
$96.
Widmayer's had good form around the American circuit. He topped the US regional rankings.
40.
A couple of BDO ranked wins back in 2013.
His most notable performance in a major was when he reached the last 24 of the World Masters in 2011. That wasn't long after damaging his arm when he was clearing fallen trees in the wake of Hurricane Irene. Rick, not at all sure which way to go there. Real hiatus as he did the mental maths. Leaves himself on 1-3-1.
59.
Now, what can you do with it? You've left it. How are you going to deal with it? Treble 20, good start. Well, not to be. And Widmayer, in theory, well, he could put this away.
55. Jim, you require 164.
He's had a 160 this week already. Can he go just a little bit bigger? Not this time, he can't.
140.
So 2 darts, a possibility for Hofstra to take
76.
First advantage here against the throw. Widmayer poised on double 12, but 76. Treble 20's the dart. Staying up for double 18.
58. Jim,
Not
you
his
require
usual route
24.
from 76, Rick Hofstra. So Widmayer, double 12.
Yes, that's game shot. Down the first leg. Jim Widmayer.
And just shows the importance of that 140 to pressurise Hofstra. Widmayer winning the first leg of this third set. Just getting his nose in front in the overall match again. But Hofstra's scoring in the first 9 darts, now improving. He is finding those trebles with increased regularity now.
140.
Came in with a 140 in the last leg. Ah, there again. Could it be? No, he's coming down.
139.
Pretty handy, though.
$100.
Wonder if Wolfie's watching somewhere. He'll be playing the winner. Martin Adams, co-favourite to take this title and regain it.
85.
A popular win if he did it, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
58 now, Wolfie. Still throws a mean dart.
57. Rick, you require 137.
It's 6 darts at 137. Can't finish now, but he will be back. Treble 16 he's looking at here.
81.
Ended up 40 short.
Good dart. Very good. Followed it.
140.
140.
Rick, you require 56.
And it means Hofstra's got to do this. Tops. Oh,
Yeah,
good dart. Good dart. He knows that was an important one. You can gauge that from his reaction.
Game on.
Struggled at tops in this match so far. Hits it that time. And all square
60.
again. 1 all in legs, 1 all in sets. These 2 guys in the bottom half of the draw, where the seeds have remained intact. Top half of the draw has been completely different.
100.
Just a reminder, Rick Hofstra seeded 14 in this year's event.
$44.
Widmayer in his second match, having come through the prelims.
65. $100.
Have to go back to 2003 for Rick Hofstra's best result in a major. He's only in his mid-20s back then. He reached the semi-final of the Zuidendam Masters, lost to compatriot Raymond van Barneveld.
140.
Reached the quarter-final of the World Masters the following year, losing to Tony David. Although he beat Barney, he got revenge that time against the then BDO world number
43.
1.
A lot of good darters, aren't they, coming out of Holland and also from Belgium nowadays. We've seen a
60.
big improvement as well in the Baltic nations and across Scandinavia. A lot of support for the game in Germany as well.
Well, the encouragement is there with the fact that the tournament has expanded to allow The regional qualifiers in. Hofstra can't finish now. Widmayer will be back for a look at 1-1-4 as
60.
this third set continues to go with the darts at the moment. Treble 20, his first target here.
Lines it up. Treble 18. Oh yes, tops.
94.
Just dragged it down.
Rick, you require 76.
So against the darts for Hofstra. Get his nose in front. $20 for double 18.
58.
Just the wrong side of the wire. Couple of tens for Widmayer then.
20.
See a few jitters, a few nerves. Double 5.
No
Ooh,
score.
unlucky. Wrong bed. Just the wrong side of the wire.
Rick, you require 18.
He's going to split the 18 here. Double 8. Now double 4 for Hofstra.
14.
A shade away. He's had his
Jimmy
chances to
requires
win this leg
20.
against the darts. Can Jimmy Witt punish him? Double 10.
Yes,
Yes, he
down the
can.
third leg. Jim Widmayer. Fourth leg is Rick to throw first.
And
Game
from
on.
the United States of America, makes it 2-1 in legs. It's square. It's a set apiece.
97.
Nice cover shot. Come on, he shouts. Trying to take himself up a level and doing so with a very good 140.
Has admitted in the past, Jim Widmayer, that he tends to get carried along by the standard of the man that he's playing. He feels that he always plays his better darts
134.
against better opposition. He's not alone in that, of course.
No, there's a lot of players who'd echo that one. I think they see themselves feed off
28.
their opponent's scores. Not a lot between them here. That's a loose first one from Rick.
85. $100.
Solid again.
$99.
Well, Hofstra's going to come back now
100.
with a chance
Rick, you
of
require
levelling up the
86.
match. 86 needed. Treble 18, good first dart. Double 16. 8s now for 2 apiece.
78.
Well. Can
Jimmy
Widmayer
require
now?
133.
Can Widmayer hurt him?
This for a 2-1 lead in sets. Not to be. Just hasn't taken those half chances,
59.
really. Hofstra will be
Rick,
back
you
at double
require
4. He's
8.
missed his last 7 darts at a double.
Double 2. And he
6.
cannot find one.
Jimmy require
What's that, 10 on the
74.
spin?
It is indeed. Another chance. 41 left after that treble 11. 9 double 16 or 1 followed by double top. Went for the 9. Double 16 then.
42.
Again, a fraction away. A
Rick, you
fraction
require
away from a
2.
2-1 lead. Can Hofstra stay in this set by hitting double 1?
These are the moments that Widmayer is going to have nightmares about if he doesn't wind up winning this match. Big dart this for Hofstra.
Yes, that's game shot. Down the fourth leg. Rick Hofstra.
2 apiece, it's back level.
Fifth leg, it's Jim to throw first. Game on. $97.
Into a deciding leg in this third set. And in this short form of the game, when it's the first 3 sets, it goes without saying that when you're in a position like this, this leg is of absolute paramount importance for both of these players. The difference between being 2-1 up and 2-1 down, monumental in a race to 3.
Sure is. Biggest leg of the match so far. That's a good hit from Widmayer. Responding.
140.
Excellent. Blow for blow. Swapping 140s.
$100.
He's on a finish first there.
$123.
Good recovery after a wayward first start, but Widmayer on a finish. 6 starts at 164. Treble 18 for ball for a 164.
Yes, that's good shot.
From Jim Widmayer.
Jim Widmayer.
Fantastic finish, but even better in the context of the match. Widmayer takes out a 164, second biggest of the week so far.
It's Rick to throw first.
And he leads 2-1.
He likes his flashy finishes, doesn't he? 160 in the prelim, and then 167, and what a finish that was. Hofstra now trying to steady himself, and
60.
Let's just enjoy it again. That was the dart that did it, and the reaction.
59.
Oh, Wilma, your man is now in a whole pile of Barney rubble. 2-1 to Widmayer.
59. $140.
Stepping it up now, the big lad.
He's had those isolated moments of brilliance. He had that 160 checkout
140.
against Rhys Hayden. A 164 checkout to take the set against Hofstra.
We've had a 167.
100.
164 is mighty good. It's going to take a 170 now to get that biggest checkout prize, to deny the 167.
100.
Another steady ton.
Rick, you require 142.
There have been a few occasions where that first dart has been wayward, when he's been trying to set himself up on a finish, and he's missed by a long way.
102.
He's given Jim Widmayer a little avenue here.
62.
So Rick Hofstra, 98.
Rick, you require 98.
Now he would want to take this out to hold his throw. The first leg of this set, where he could potentially lose the match. It's not helped to deal. Tops then for Widmayer to go 1 up.
40.
And he's got the 2-1 advantage. This is against the throw.
Yes,
Happy
that's good
days.
shot. Down the first
In
leg.
you go.
Jim Widmayer.
First leg against the throw. United
Second leg
States
is
with the
Jim
edge
to
over the
Rupert.
Netherlands right
Game
now.
on.
Widmayer a set and a break up as he looks to book his place in the second round for the first time in his career.
Hofstra is a big favourite coming into this match.
135.
But he really has got it to do now. Needs more like that.
$140.
Widmayer holds his throw here. Then he's on the cusp, isn't he? He's almost there.
$82.
Day 4 of the tournament, we've already seen a few occasions where players can get dazzled by the finishing line and just can't quite make it those last few inches to glory.
60.
Jim knows that he's got a chance here, but a ton 40 or something like that from Hofstra would really put the pressure on as he tries to break back. He needs to break back. And that was not
42.
what he needed at all. Just 42.
Bit of tension in the arm then, Jim. Widmayer moving towards the finish.
58.
Not quite as fast as he'd have wished, but 160 can be done.
What a telltale shake of the head there from Rick.
44.
His finishing has been excellent.
Jim, you require 160.
Particularly that 164. He's taken out 160 this week already, but he's not going to replicate it.
118.
Well, it's a good visit and time on his side. He's going to just have 42 left when he comes back, as surely he will, whatever Hofstra does. Is Wilmer going to be consoling him rather than celebrating? Hofstra in a lot of trouble.
42.
Could get worse here.
This to move within a leg. Double 18. Yes, he's got it.
Shot. Down the second leg. Jim Widmayer. Third leg
Not
is
the way that he wanted to go.
Game on.
Good adjustment. Hits the double 18. And if he can win this next leg, he's through to the second round.
135.
We said at the outset this week, this was one of the most open BDO World Championships for a long time. And here again, another seed looking as though he
60.
could well go by the wayside. Widmayer's still got to get across the line, but Hofstra needs sustained brilliance, big scoring,
55.
an awful lot of doubles.
$100.
Not looking like the birthday present that Wilmer wanted. Rick needs to win the next 3 legs just to stay in the match.
60. 60.
Well, Hofstra maintaining just a narrow advantage in this all-important leg, which he simply has to win. Another treble would be handy. Thank
140.
you.
Two brilliant cover shots there from Widmayer. 111 for Hofstra. Now he can't finish. Exactly what he did earlier on 111, through the first one in a single 5.
79.
And that means that Widmayer, right here, potentially can win the match. 147.
59. Rick, you require 32.
Well, he needs 3 legs in a row. This for the first of those.
Shot on the third leg. Rick Hofstra.
One small hurdle successfully navigated.
Game on.
Now 2 more, but this, of course, is the most significant one because he has to win this leg against the Widmayer throw.
58.
But again, another opening. If he can hit a couple of trebles here. An opening
60.
that's passed him by.
Rick looks quite conservatively attired, doesn't he? Wilmer's got a best party dress on.
85.
Two-tone grey, understated. Handy darts,
140.
very good indeed.
A lead of 57 then for the Dutchman after 6 darts apiece. Better from Widmayer, 2 trebles.
Hofstra's just got to take the lot. Square up the match.
100.
Well, it's steady, but Widmayer still maintains the advantage.
Again, the pressure means that there's no dart in the treble. He is on a finish. Finish he's already taken out once. How much pressure can Rick Hofstra put on that finish?
100.
A modicum.
A decent ton, wasn't it? 164. We know he can do it. Good solid ton, 64, nice leave.
Potentially to stay alive again that first start. Fears over to the single 5, and Jimmy Widmayer will be back.
45.
64 for the match.
Jim Uruguayer, 64.
Cometh the out. Steady the nerve. Let them go. Double 8. Double 4 for the match. Oh
56.
no, he thought he'd got it.
Rick Uruguayer, 56.
How are your nerves? Easy part done. Double top. To win a leg against the throw and stay in the match.
16.
She's had 2 darts. Couldn't take either of them. Wilma can't look.
8.
Tension, tension. Double 4 for Widmayer. Again. For the match. And he's got it.
Shots. And the
Jim
match.
Widmayer from New York
Jim Widmayer
comes through against the seeded